Snowing today, so we're gonna have some fun. Today's gonna be a video of me trying to survive in the snow. Again, it's 4x4, but we're gonna leave it in rear-wheel drive mode to see if all seasons on a truck like this with no weight in the back, let's see if we can survive this. But when you need the extra room, extra space, extra power, extra height, extra torque, extra horsepower, all that is very, very needed. Daily thing when you're driving in Canada. The roads, when the roads become bad, speed limit goes out the window. Ooh, sliding. Okay. Even with traction control, we're slow sliding. Back to the channel. Today we got a 2019 Ram 1500 SLT. Kind of like the base model, but nothing too crazy. And again, it's snowing today, so we're gonna have some fun. Today's gonna be a video of me trying to survive in the snow. Again, it's 4x4, but we're gonna leave it in rear-wheel drive mode to see if all seasons on a truck like this with no weight in the back, let's see if we can survive this. Again, 5.7 liter HEMI, 395 horsepower and 310 foot-pounds of torque, powering all 4 wheels, but for this video, only the last 2 wheels, and 8-speed automatic transmission. Again, this car does have kind of a lower profile, making it look sporty, making it look a little bit aggressive, but the newer models will definitely look better than this one. This is what our key looks like. Nothing crazy. Like, just unlock, and panic, basically. No remote start, no nothing, and if you do this is our extra key. Hopping inside. Cloth seats pretty much everywhere. You get some storage down here. You also get some cup holders over here. Some vents all the way down here, and that's pretty much all that's going on in the back of here. Oh yeah, cup holders here, some space over here, and your handle. All plastic over here with a little metal trim going around, so it does look a little bit fancy. But hopping into the front, greeted with more cloth seats, a very tiny infotainment system. Our ignition keys right here. There we go. And as you can see right now, we are in 4-wheel drive mode, and that's our oil temperature, transmission, and everything. So we're gonna put it in 2-wheel drive mode with all seasons, and we're gonna keep traction control on because 100% we're gonna end up sliding. If I feel like I'm in danger, I'm 100% gonna turn on the all-wheel drive system. But nothing too crazy. Turn that off. The thing about driving in the snow is all about throttle control. You don't wanna floor it in a car like this. You're easily gonna go into a drift or into a slide if you're not careful. But since we are already here, this is not bad. It's like -3 degrees outside. But let's see how a Ram truck handles snow like this. As you can see, the stop sign's over there, but we're gonna brake a little bit early because this is all fluffy snow. There is no salt, there is no preparation to help me brake a little bit better. So, ooh, there we go, a little slide. As you can see, the traction control is like blinking at me, it's like screaming. So I highly recommend, if you're in a rear-wheel drive car and you're driving it for the first time, please put weight in the back 100%, and also keep your traction control on, because you're 110% gonna die if you're gonna try to be fancy and turn off traction control like you're some experienced driver. If you're experienced with rear-wheel drive with traction control off, no problem, turn it off. But if it's gonna be your first time driving a rear-wheel drive car in any form of slippery weather with no preparation, keep that thing on. That thing will save you. It's gonna save you. But anyway, ride quality, nothing crazy, very decent. Kind of a bit of road noise seeping in through, but that's mostly because of the wind that's outside and all the snow. And of course, we're also gonna go on the highway and see how we accelerate on this thing. And if it really gets bad, 100% on the highway, I'm gonna turn on my 4-wheel drive lock just so that I don't spin out. Come on, buddy. Oh, you can hear the brakes slapping back on my foot because we slowed down a little bit kind of quick there. But we should only get like a couple of centimeters of snow, which is nothing crazy, but for everyone who doesn't live in Canada, this is almost hell to some people. Okay. Could have gone, probably, but I can't risk this. That's the thing about driving in winter, you're gonna be so cautious. You don't want to risk anything. And you play a game where you have to guess where your lane is because all the lines have been pretty much covered up, so you're gonna have to play, where is my lane? Holy, I'm gonna be stuck here for a minute. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, we're like sliding super badly right now. And the thing is, when you try to get up to speed, it makes it even worse. Like you just straight up cannot win sometimes though. But we're going on a road where some people have driven on, so we should have a better chance of traction. Okay. Now heading onto the highway, let's see how well we survive in this case. We're not gonna be accelerating quick because there's cars in front of us, but I feel like driving in the snow is kind of therapeutic almost, because it's just you, your car, the snow trying to kill you, and you trying to make sure you don't end up in a ditch somewhere. But let's see how well we can go. On the highway it's almost a little bit worse because there's no buildings to stop the snow, so it's all just snow and visibility is kind of messed up a little bit, but we can manage. So we're cruising at 100, nothing crazy. This truck is confident actually, it's pretty confident. Only thing I recommend is I wish I had some weight in the back, but it's whatever at this point. But also on the highway, I would highly recommend you just keep your eyes peeled, because it takes one split second for someone to lose traction and come into your lane. So be very, very cautious no matter what kind of tires you're on, because bad conditions really don't care what kind of tires you're on. And get some winter grade washer fluid because you're really gonna need it. Oh my goodness, the amount of water that's getting kicked back onto the windscreen is crazy right now. But nothing we can't handle, nothing too crazy. Oh, see, they're finally putting salt on it. No wonder it's a little bit easier to drive on right now. That's why we need that on-site 24/7 road maintenance, because if they kept it going, we would have been screwed almost. Well, holy. But let's try our cruise control since we're here. Cruise control is ready, and then we set it at 99 kilometers an hour. Very steady pace. And besides, our cruise control is very, very simple to use. Nothing crazy. There. The thing with this truck, all the signals are on this one place. So if you want to change your wiper, there's a little knob over here that you work with. Want to activate your washer fluid, you have to push that knob down, and that's pretty much it. Our brindle is also down here as well. So it's pretty simple, like very basic, very base model vibes with this truck. And arguably it's one of my favorite trucks too, because 5.7 liter HEMI, like, it is very simple to use. Foot covering the brakes, looks like something's happening in front of us. Everyone's just slowing down. And yes, this is a daily thing when you're driving in Canada. The roads, when the roads become bad, speed limit goes out the window. Of course, right now we're going like 90. I mean, you could really go 100 if you really wanted to, but I don't want to risk my life like that. But again, we've tried rear-wheel drive mode. Let's put all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive. It engaged, and you can become a little bit cocky. Just a little bit. Of course, we're not gonna become too cocky. Also, when changing lanes, do be careful, because you're gonna have to like drive over a patch of snow, and that patch of snow could easily mess you up. Ooh, GMC, okay. He is confident. He probably has all-wheel drive on right now. He's not pulling in us, where we have only rear-wheel drive on. Oh, look, he really is brave. Changing lanes without putting on your signals. You really are a brave man, aren't you? Huh. And he's just going. You know what? If you really want to take full advantage of a truck, you gotta put on four-wheel drive. Again, it doesn't turn on automatically when you once you start slipping, but see, like you become so confident. If you're in rear-wheel drive mode and you tried that, you would have been screwed. Pretty much, you would have been sliding, U-turn almost, and you're like facing the wrong way. That's the biggest benefit of having all-wheel drive. It gives you that little bit extra confidence, only on a prep road. If you're like in the middle of a blizzard with no preparation on the road, no salt on the road, yeah, all-wheel drive won't save you, buddy. Like, it really won't save you. But it does help. It makes it look the car a little bit more predictable and easier to use. As if I were to Florida right now, smooth power delivery. I don't have to worry about much at all. And we're going 100. This car is stable. It's smooth. It doesn't care that it's snowing outside. But of course, I would highly recommend you get proper winter tires, proper snow tires, Michelin if you can. Because yes, all-wheel drive will help, but if you're on like crappy all seasons and the compound starts to fail you at like -3 degrees and going below, like nothing on this earth will save you, because you're gonna be spinning, sliding, and losing traction. It's not gonna be a fun time for anybody, especially you. All right, let's get out of this lane quickly. And everyone else here is going like 90 kilometers an hour. This is what happens when you don't have all-wheel drive and decent power and a competent driver. A competent driver. At this point, I feel like I can go pretty much almost anywhere and not care. See, there's a truck right there helping out the chain. Like, trucks are like the most versatile thing on the planet. And if you don't have a truck or you've never driven a truck, I would highly recommend you drive one, at least just for the fun of it. Test drive one in bad weather and see how confident these things are. Yes, they don't care. Yes, they're chill. They vibe. They don't care. But when you need the extra room, extra space, extra power, extra height, extra torque, extra horsepower, all that is very, very needed. Because holy, sometimes you just need that power. All right, I'm getting off the highway. I'm moving much slower on the highway than any other place. And since we're getting off the highway, we're gonna turn off all-wheel drive mode to see if you can continue driving on like regular traffic roads without all-wheel drive to assist you. Because again, it's not full-time four-wheel drive. It's part-time, and you have to manually turn it on if you're feeling scared. Unfortunately, I'm feeling a little bit confident. I'm still not turning off traction control. You should know that by now. I'm not turning off traction control. But we're now in two-wheel drive mode. Ooh, sliding. Okay. Even with traction control, we're slow sliding. And we're going 40. That is crazy. Oh, that is wild. Yeah, winter tires are definitely a thing you're gonna need. 100% you're gonna need winter tires, because no matter what you're in, as you can see, even in a truck, we're losing traction quite a bit. We're sliding too much. And it looks awkward because people don't expect trucks to be the ones sliding, but if you have no weight in the back, you're not getting any traction. So I would highly recommend that you drive safe. try and stay alive and don't go sideways too much, because if you go in the corner too fast, you're screwed. Go in the corner too slow and you get stuck, you're screwed. So you just gotta be super careful and super diligent in every little move you make. You can't be too crazy on the gas because you go sideways. You can't be too low on the gas because you won't go anywhere. You'll be stuck. So again, it's a very, very delicate balance. And I'm just vibing right now. I know this truck can probably do way better if it had better tires and slightly better conditions, 100%, but again, keeping traction control on would definitely save you a couple times if you don't know what you're doing. Again, I'm not gonna risk doing that in a car that does not belong to me, so haha, no, we're not doing that today. I value my life too much. And for all those who drive muscle cars in the winter, you guys are built different. You guys definitely know what you're doing, and you probably have the experience to back it up. But anyways, nothing too crazy. Alright, so enough with rear-wheel drive because we can barely even take off at a traffic light. So we're gonna put four-wheel drive lock. Give me four-wheel drive, buddy. There we go. There we go. Now you're confident all over again. Because again, rear-wheel drive will screw you over if you have absolutely no weight in the back. No matter how good you are, the back end is gonna kick out no matter what you do. So all-wheel drive will help. And if you are dead focused on driving in the snow with rear-wheel drive, please get some good tires and a ton of weight in the back, because you're definitely gonna need it. This is with no weight in the back. That's why we're sliding around so much. The car has no confidence. But the second we put in all-wheel drive and there's some weight in the front, it balances itself out. As you can see, we're going like 50. Everyone is taking it slow and taking it easy right now. So you can tell that winter brings out the worst and sometimes the best in drivers. If you're a good driver, you'll be okay. If you're a bad driver, you're gonna crash 100%. Because you're either gonna become too confident in your skills where you think you can make it no matter what happens. Or if you're a safe driver, you're gonna be a little bit slower. There's gonna be more ETA, but you make it back in one piece. So it's a give and take situation. Kind of wish this thing had heated seats and a heated steering wheel, but again, base model truck. Basically a base model to me. See, that little sports car probably has some weight in the back. That's why you can take a corner a little bit better. And it's probably moving slow as well. But any other situation, I wouldn't recommend you be anywhere in weather like this until the roads are paved. When the roads are paved, go out, have fun, go nuts. But when the roads are not paved, you'll be screwed. And everyone is taking off so slowly. It's like everyone is going so damn slow. It's gonna be an interesting drive for us tonight. It's gonna be very, very interesting. But at the same time, it's therapeutic. You're not trying to die. I'm gonna try and do a silent POV drive in this kind of weather, so you guys can hear everything that's happening with the truck in real time. Because it sucks, and soon this fluffy snow is gonna turn into slush. And the slush is even worse. Well, it's not as bad, but to me, it makes the car dirty, so it's worse. But let's keep it going. Let's keep it pushing. There's no salt, no aid, nothing crazy. It's just me trying to survive in the truck. 5.7 liter HEMI, 300 horsepower too, so you guys know that we're trying to survive out here. Also, brake early. You definitely need to brake early if you don't want to die in this kind of weather. And if you try and do a launch, don't do that. Please, for the love of God, don't do that. You will wreck yourself. Unless you're in a super slow car that has like maybe 98 horsepower like Chevy Sparks or something, you'll probably be okay. Alright, buddy, please stay in your lane. You're definitely in my lane right now. That's the thing about this kind of weather. You have to play where is my lane. listen to that. Machine versus the environment. And it's not even crazy weather right now. This is just like a light snow. You could definitely drive in this kind of weather, but you're gonna have to be very, very careful, especially if your car doesn't have all-wheel drive option like this one. If you're just strictly rear-wheel drive, I'm praying for you, buddy. I'm definitely praying for you. Did that person spin out in front of me? Can't tell. It looks like it came out of nowhere, sliding. But anyway, this has been fun. This truck is definitely a competent machine in the snow, in any environment, 100%. But you still require yourself to be careful. Yes, can you drive in the snow? 100%. Can you drive rear-wheel drive in the snow? 100%. Just put some weight and have some good tires on. You don't have some crappy all-season tires, because those won't really help you. Oh look, and somebody is compromised. Don't know how you get compromised and whether that's not even this bad, but and he should really change his tail lights, because no one can see him in this kind of weather. But let's be stupid for one split second and floor it. There, see? It's still very competent until it just slows traction a little bit, just requiring a little bit of micro attention almost. Just you manage the wheel a little bit, have good steering wheel control, have good throttle control, you're pretty much gonna be okay in the winter in almost any kind of car, front wheel drive, all-wheel drive, or rear wheel drive. But just stay safe and don't get yourself killed. Until next time guys, take care and peace.